Customizing your profile. Okay, now I went ahead and actually created an account on Facebook just for the purpose of this video. It's not my actual account, so I don't encourage you to go out and try to find me because I won't respond. This is just a bit of a fake thing, I guess I could say. We can see here that's also not my picture, but wanted to have a picture to demonstrate that. So essentially, this is my profile. I signed up. The first thing I want to show you is the settings. If you click over here, the settings, this is visible on every page. I can go into my account settings, and in this we can see a couple different things, of course, that we can change as well. Okay, so there's the name. If you ever wanted to change your name, of course, your username, email, and whatnot. Networks is really important. This is where you can hook up with other people that you went to school with, that that you work with. A lot of different things can be a network, even sometimes a business. So, and of course, if you're starting your own business and trying to get the word out about something, it certainly doesn't hurt to get your friends on board with it as well. So you can go ahead and type in, the name of your school, and then it will search, for those possible schools here. Let's see. Just type that word, and you can see all these different networks are coming up. And then, of course, I can join one, and then go into there and find other people on that network and request that they become my friend. Under notifications, we can go ahead and select how we want to be notified. If somebody sends me a message, do I want to know that? If somebody wants to be my friend. Of course, if you don't like getting the emails, they can go ahead and change these things as well. Lots of different options to play around with here. Also, if you want to be notified by text on your cell phone, you can do that too, which is kind of cool. And then here under mobile, of course, is more information about that as well. Language, I think is self-explanatory. Payments. There is an option where you can send gifts to people. It does cost money. It's not something that I do because, I guess because it costs money. I think there are a lot of different things out there that you can do already that are free that are just as cool. However, if you ever wanted to send a gift to someone, I know that some businesses do send gifts through Facebook to their clients. Maybe after you got a client or after you just did a big job for them, you certainly can do that. If they don't know that you spend any money, I think that part of the effect is lost a little bit. But still, it's an option. It's something that people do, experiment with. To reach my profile, just click on this here. And I want to talk about what you can change here on your profile. Of course, right here, this is what's under your picture. This is a very important box right here. Of course, to write something, you just click on it, and then you can write. And I do want to point out here that you can put a link here. So, for example, if I just type this, I'm just going to click outside of here, you'll see here that it is not clickable. So if you were to write your site like that, that's not a good idea. You actually need to write the whole link by including the HTTP : // There you go. Okay, I'll click outside of here, and now if I hold my cursor over it, you see I can click it. And of course, it passes through Facebook, but then, bam, here's Google. So now, of course, I'm not going to link to Google on my profile, but the goal here is that you can have your business here. So whatever you're promoting, have it here. I definitely encourage it. I would encourage you to have some descriptive text about it at first. This is also a good spot to put something like, join up for my mailing list to receive a free, whatever. And you say that. So of course, then they're drawn to click on here to get that bonus. You want to give people, every time that you can help it, you want to give people a reason to check something out that you have. Okay, so moving forward here, you can see that there's a lot of different information on this page here. Of course, I can edit my information here, which is just the birthday at this point. That's not my real birthday, by the way. So put away the gifts. Okay, I'm going to click on Info and show you. You can see here there isn't much listed here, is there? I'm going to hit Edit Information, and there's a lot more that I can put in here than I have already. Basic information, personal information, contact information. Of course, what you're looking for. I want to encourage you to fill out as much of this as you can, just because it's going to help you seem more real. I know that when I've looked at businesses on here before, or somebody that has a business, I just think it's neat to learn something more about someone. It makes them seem like more of a real person. Perhaps they'll have the same interests as me, or the same favorite TV shows. I also want to note that here again you can be putting links in here. So if I do this here and then save it, okay, hit done editing, and there you go. So now you can see again that is you can click on. So moving forward, so again, the About Me is an important spot that you can use as well. Education and work, might be important to you. Again, it's really going to depend on your business and what you want to be sharing, what you're promoting. Of course, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of that. If I'm a dog trainer, I'm trying to get people to understand that. I want to make sure that I show my worth here. Talk about the credentials that I have as a dog trainer. Maybe talk a bit about my experience. The high points of my career, things like that, because it's going to make you appear more marketable. Contact information also is a good thing to fill in, just because I think it's good to give people multiple ways of contacting you if you want to. If you're a huge corporation, maybe you don't want to be doing that, but I think it certainly helped me in business to give additional information out here. I wouldn't suggest putting your home phone, of course, but your business address, of course, obviously your website, the different things there. See the link there for create a Facebook badge for your website. We're going to talk about that a bit later, but that's really important to do. But there's a handy dandy link to do it, but we'll talk about that later, so don't worry about that now. Photos is also a nice thing to have. You see people on a personal level sharing a lot of photos about what they've done, but if you were a business, maybe you just had some type of event at your business, why not have a photo album for that? It helps to show interactivity of your business, or you can have pictures of the inside of your business, or things that you've done, things that you've accomplished. Again, it's very easy to upload photos, and it certainly helps make things more flashy. I think that the important thing to understand is that a profile should have substance to it. When people come there, you want to give them what they're looking for, help them understand more about you and also more about your business. So that's really important to understand. The wall here, the Facebook wall, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but just wanted to talk about the profile here. Of course, so take some time. I encourage you to go out and set up your own profile. Look at some other profiles out there on the net. That's also very helpful to understand, to see what other people are doing and how they're angling things as well.